telling you, I didn't do it. So that's HTKB, HTKB, HTKB. This is the house that Kamurai built. Time to get started. Okay, so I think I've decided Wednesday evening is going to be vlog time. I'm going to try to vlog at least every week. I tried to do it twice a week and it just didn't work out. The way I feel like my schedule is now, it seems like I have all the time and none of the time. Most of my day is spent on school stuff. It is my last semester of college, but what can you do? I've got my senior project, and apparently my electronics is just going to take a lot of effort to understand what the teacher's talking about because he's very unclear. So I'm going to try to do it every Wednesday and just make it a vlog day. It's vlog day. I don't know. It was just kind of a horrendous day working through stuff. I felt like I was behind all day. Classes, blah. I get home, I wanted to snuggle up with someone and take a nap. Make that go away. The general stupidity of people bothers me, and it occurred to me today that people are evolutionarily becoming stupider. It's got to be the case. Stupid and lazy. Let's incorporate those into the same stupid category, because you can do it and you don't, then that's dumb. And it's the same thing as being lazy. It occurred to me with social Darwinism at play, or the lack thereof of true Darwinism, that people who have the money and are lazy will outlast those who don't. And the really smart men that are able to trick the really dumb women into getting pregnant and then forcing them to raise the children on their own are going to be our main contributors to the population pool. Not only does that mean that stupid genes are being passed on, but it also means that for stupid people, habits are going to be passed on as well through conditioning. It's just terrifying to think about that. The same as of lazy people, because the lazy people who can procreate and get the most done with the least amount of effort are going to be the ones that end up seeding the pool and having successful offspring. Granted, the successful offspring rate is off the charts because we don't have Darwinism. We've almost eliminated it. It's so hard not to live, at least in America, obviously somewhere like Darfur, places in Africa, you'll die off just because it's not a quality living place. But here, we pay like $30,000 a year to keep inmates, and it's a ridiculous amount of money that could be going towards someone who's hardworking and trying to contribute to society instead of murder you, rape your 13-year-old daughter, sell drugs at the elementary school down the street from you. It's just such a weird world. I struggle with that every day. I'm just amazed by how people react to each other, and sometimes I get dirty looks around campus, or I get odd looks, or I get nice smiles, and I don't understand either one, because like, I don't consider myself to be exceptionally handsome, and I don't consider myself to be an ugly troll either. So when I get the two extreme looks, how you feeling? I get self-conscious and confused, regardless of whether or not I actually find them attractive as well. Opposite end, I just get like dirty looks like, what are you doing here? What's your deal? And that's whether or not like I'm in t-shirt and shorts ready to go run, or I'm like this. Things I notice when I walk around, sometimes I look like a gorilla because of my step. I've got a broad chest, so my arms kind of stick out some. My buddy Taylor pointed this out. He's pointed out several little things that have led to wonderful conversations, such as he mentioned that I'm always right. And I don't think it's necessarily like that I must always be right, or that I'm actually always right, because I fairly think that I'm typically wrong a lot of the time, and I just maintain that I'm not an overly intelligent person, but I'm very opinionated, so like if a topic comes up, I typically have an opinion, whether or not I know everything about it. So if it comes down to a point where I don't know anything about it, I'm happy to learn about the new topic and go from there. I love talking to people that know more about something than me. My friend Tracy is a nurse practitioner, so any type of medical thing that comes up, I'm tantalized by the conversation because it's new interesting information. As far as me being right, I think it's that if I don't accept that I'm wrong unless like I can see a reasoning for it or a proof, and then given that proof, I will switch my idea from the wrong one to one that I consider to be possible in many cases. Go back to stupid people. And it's worse on the internet because everybody's a friggin' troll to everybody else. But even on Facebook, where like you have a picture and your name sitting right there, like it's amazing how like you can offer friendly gestures, conversation, and people are like, who the hell are you? Why are you talking to me? I'm better than you. I don't understand why people need to be stuck up and discourteous. Why can't we all have a conversation together. Why does my opinion not matter compared to yours? Which is fine. I don't want to deal with those people anyways. I've come to a point in my life, I honestly believe I just need to cut around people, just not worry about them. And I need to get better about telling them about it too, because I'm sure there's a couple people out there who don't think that I have an issue with them. And maybe I don't. I just generally don't enjoy their existence. But this is not right off the bat. This is after a few months of knowing them. My purges really don't kick in until I've gotten some input. Oh, you drink. Oh, you're in a sorority. Oh, you know about cars. There's assumptions that can be made off your lifestyle and interests based on those things. Not necessarily stereotypes, general sensibility. It doesn't mean because they were in a sorority they had a lesbian experience. It means that, like, hey, they're in a college sorority, so they're in college, they're probably within a certain age bracket. If not, then they fall outside common demographics. It's often how I feel about me. I've met one other person that feels kind of like this as well. We don't meet into normal demographics. It's just kind of how it is, and it's good to meet other people that feel the same way about themselves as you do, and I wonder if everyone feels like that sometimes. I'm going to leave on that strange thought. Maybe that'll be a note for next time. I'm Kamurai. Have a nice day.